Hey guys, what's going on? Danielle here, welcome back to another video today. If I can zoom out that is, because there's another house right in front of me, I think this is as far as I can go. But as you guys can see, I am going to be giving you guys a tour of my house in Work at a Pizza Place. So, without further ado, let's start from the outside and we'll work our way through the inside. So as you guys can see, I built some drive-thrus. As you guys can see, this one is Tim Hortons, a very popular cafe here in my home country of Canada. I built like a little, I guess you could say, food court thing for it. And I also built like a drive-thru for it as well. As you guys see, I do like to be creative with my house in Work at a Pizza Place and other games as well, such as Minecraft and a whole bunch of other stuff. Anyways, back to the video. This is a drive-thru for Wendy's. I think a lot of you guys may know what Wendy's is. But for those who do not know, it's basically a charbroiled burger fast food restaurant. I know that they have locations in Canada and the US. I think they have some in the UK and Russia, but I'm not sure. If you guys have Wendy's if you guys don't have Wendy's in your countries, or if you do have Wendy's in your country, please let me know. Anyways, next up, Pizza Hut. Built like a little restaurant for it here, and then heading down here is a McDonald's. This is as you guys can see, the Pizza Hut and the McDonald's are very small. But yeah. Now we head in here, we have a whole bunch of Robloxia posters with a whole bunch of both Guardian Yellers, former Guardian Yellers, or people who have actually just came to visit the house back in the past. You'll see a lot of familiar faces, and you'll also see some old faces, and you'll also see some new faces as well. As you guys can see, we also got the assistant manager as well, on there as well. And here is Rocky Mountain Chocolate, which is a chocolate shop in Canada. Toys R Us, which is a toy store for those who do not know what Toys R Us is. And heading over here is EBX, which is another company of EB Games. For those who do not know what EB Games is, it's basically the Australian, New Zealand, and Canadian version of GameStop, which is a store that sells video games by the name of the company. Next up is Smitty's, which is a Canadian restaurant. They have a lot of, I guess you could say, restaurants around the country. As you guys can see, we got both gender bathrooms, because there are more than two genders for those who actually do not know. Next up is the kitchen, which is where they prepare the food, for those who do not know what a kitchen is. But I'm pretty sure that a lot of you guys know what a kitchen is. Next up is the shopping center. So over here, when this thing loads in, we got a couple of restaurants. We got Burger King, Starbucks Coffee, which is Starbucks, A&W, an American and Canadian fast food restaurant, Subway, Booster Juice, KFC, Dairy Queen / Orange Julius, and then we got some stores, Dollarama, a Canadian dollar store, with this and do thingy, TELUS, a telecommunications company, Colonel's, a popcorn store, T-Booth Wireless, a cell phone store, Fresh Slice Pizza, a restaurant that sells pizza, obviously, Chapters, which is a bookstore, and some locations actually have Starbucks in them, for those who do not know. Wireless Wave, another cell phone store. If I can, there we go. Serious Coffee, another company like Starbucks and Tim Hortons and Dunkin' Donuts, the stores. another cell phone store, but the source also sells video games as well. And I bought a couple of my video games from there as well. New York Fries, a Canadian restaurant, and then we got People's Jewelers, a jewelry store, the Yell Library, which is, if it's not already obvious, a library that I made up. I did have an idea to call it Vancouver Island Regional Library, but I decided to go for the Yell Library, since my fan base is called the Yellers. Anyways, Umi Sushi Express, a sushi restaurant. Play Against Sport, a sports store that one of the Guardian Yellers set up. His name is Noah Yell. Make sure you follow him. I'll leave his profile link in the description. Sunrise Records, it's a record store, if that's not already obvious. Paris Jewelers, another jewelry store. And then we head up here. Michael Hill, another jewelry store. Taco Time, that's a Mexican restaurant. Ardeen, a ladies' clothing store. And then we got Spinners, which is another clothing store. Play and Trade, a very small Canadian gaming store. They don't really have too many businesses in Canada, but they do have some. I've been to a couple locations before. Next up is Culture, and they got a whole bunch of stuff in the store. They mostly sell jewelry. I'll be right back. I am just going to bring you guys into my house, and I'll be with you guys in a minute, so hang on. Okay, so I am back in my house. I am going to bring you guys upstairs. So this is my room. As you can see, little nice snazzy room. And in here we got the studio, which is where all the videos are recorded. As you guys can see, we got the computers right here, and then we got the place where we record all the history videos. You guys may see this in a couple of videos. TV, a popcorn machine, which is there, and behind here are rewards. And in here we got a whole bunch of Pride posters. This is a Pride room. This is to celebrate Pride Day, or Pride Month, which is June, which is in June, which is today's month. This is another room. It's a little, as you guys can see, it does have like some turns and stuff like that, because we decided to have another store right here called Electronic Fries, which is a store that one of our moderators actually suggested to open up. One of our moderators on the Discord server. So as you guys can see, it's a very crowded store because I put a whole bunch of stuff that I think would be electronical and stuff like that. And over here we got a room, and this room has a balcony, and it gives you a whole bunch, and it gives you a very nice view, obviously. I would normally have this top part covered, but I guess the cover kind of flew off, if that's how you want to put it. Anyways, this is our next room. This is another room. And then in here we got the club with the DJ set and all, and up here are the hot tubs, which feels more like a spa if you ask me. And then out here we got, well, another balcony, obviously. But anyways, I think that is it for today's video. If you guys happen to enjoy this video, please make sure you hit that like button, and also don't forget to subscribe. And until then, I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!